Hey friends, so let's do some of our math worksheets. Your math worksheets are going to be located in your math baggie, so go ahead and pull that out, and the papers look like this. So you're going to do 3 of these a week, okay? So here's page 1, page 2, and page 3. Only 3 of them a week. I'm going to show you how to do all 3 of them today. The calendar that we have shows to do them on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you want to space it out, that's fine. If you want to do all 3 now, okay, so let's go ahead and get started. You can either do them on the page right here, or you can do them on Seesaw. If you want to do them on Seesaw, go ahead and click Add Response, and then it will pull up. So let's look into that. All right, so we're going to be counting, just like we counted Unifix cubes. We had groups of 10, we had ones. Just like we did that in class, we're going to be doing that on this paper, okay? So we'll be counting these, and then 1, and then we pick the correct number that this picture shows. All right, so let me grab a highlighter down at the bottom. You guys have different tools. Let's put you up there too high. Okay, different tools right here that you guys can use. I'm going to use the highlighter. I'm going to change it to, let's change it to blue. All right, so let me double check to see how many is in this row right, or this column right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there is 10 in this column right here. You can see I'm counting right here, okay? And so then I have some ones. There's 1, 2, 3. So I have 10 in this column, and then 3 ones. 10 plus 3 is Miss Burton's favorite number, 13. So I'm going to find the correct number that tells me how many Unifix cubes I have right here. So right here we have 15. That's not the correct number. 4, not the correct number. 13, that is the correct number. So we're going to circle it. You can either do it on there, or you can do it on here. Make sure if you do it on here, you use this little camera tool over here to take a picture and then submit it when all 3 pages are done. All right, let's move on. Okay, so I know that we have 10. Remember, you're watching the blue highlighter right here. There's 10. Whoa, a lot of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we have 10 and 8. 10 and 8 together make 18. Which one says 18? The one in the middle. If you need to pause it because I'm going too fast, that's okay. Pause it, catch up, press play when you're ready. Moving on to this next one, we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Finding the correct number that says 14, we have 5, 14, and 16. We want to pick the one that shows how many are here. We counted that there are 14, so we're going to circle 14. All right, moving down to the next row. So again, we're still on this front page right here, and we're moving down to the next row. You can either complete it in your work packet or on the Seesaw app. Let's count. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Finding the correct number over here that says 16 and circle it. Okay, moving on to the next one. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Go ahead and circle it. All right, I'm going to leave the last 4 for you guys to do. So I helped you out with these ones up here. You guys are going to be doing these last 4 on your own. Make sure you count it and then circle the correct number. And I'll be showing you how to do page 2. All right, let's do page number 2. So go ahead and flip it over, and it's the same idea as page number 1. So the ones should have 5, 14, and 12. That's page number 2. I also have it up here on Seesaw. So I'll go ahead and show you how to do it up on here. So the first one, you can see we have a group of 10. We can switch it. 11, 12, 13, 14. We need to find the one that says 14. Maybe this time I'll play around and I'll use a highlighter. So we have the number 5, 14, and 12. So I'm going to circle number 14, that's the correct one. All right, this next one, let's count 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Find the correct number, circle it, 17. Next one, 10, 11, 12, 13. Look at that, Mrs. Burton's favorite number. Circle the correct number, 13. All right, scrolling down. That one's easy. Do I even have to count it? I should be able to look at that and know what number that is. I know that I have 10. One more is 11. There we go. All right, this one has a lot of ones in it. So let's go ahead and count these out. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and circle it. All right, the rest of them, just go ahead and do what we've been doing. Okay, let's do page 3. So we had already done page 1 and page 2, and page 3 is pretty much the same thing. We're counting and then marking the correct number. So I'll do a few with you guys, and then you guys will finish the rest. So we have, I'm going to use a green highlighter now. We know that when we have that column of Unifix cubes, it is 10, okay? We group them in 10, and then if there's just one cube, we switch it and then count that as a 1. So here we go, 10, 11, circle the correct one. Next one, we're going to go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19. Some of you should be able to look at it and not have to count with the highlighter. Some numbers might be easier, some might be harder, but the goal is by now that we're able to look at it and not have to count every single one. We want to try and do it, most of it in our heads, okay? So looking at this one over here, we have, 14, okay? So I'm trying to look at it with my eyes. Just like when we're reading, we usually use pointer power, but now since we're starting to go to first grade, we're trying not to use pointer power as much. We're trying to just track with our eyes. So with this, we're trying to count with our eyes, okay? So for this one, we have 14. All right, well, this one doesn't have many, so I don't think I need to count every single one. So let's take a second, look at it, try and count with your eyes with this one. Ready, go. Do you know what it is? It's my favorite number. 13. Okay, so if you want to double check, go ahead and double check. That's fine. 10, 11, 12, 13. Favorite number. All right. Ones like this next one might be a little hard because there's a few more numbers. But if you haven't realized yet, yes, this is 10, but these ones are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 10, 5, and 3, or you can count it all separately, try and do it in your head, and you go ahead and get 18. All right, so you're going to do the last 4 on your own. This is the last page for this week. So now is the time where you make sure if you did it on your paper, take a picture. The picture is, or to take a picture, you use this little camera thing right here, and you can take a picture. If you did it in the Seesaw app, great. You need to click this green check mark right here. Make sure you click the green check mark in order to turn it in. And now that you're here, you're done with your math worksheets for this week. So great job. We're going to be continuing the rest of them next week. And so we're really focusing on those T numbers, but being able to count and grouping. Correct grouping is what we're focusing on. All right, so good job.